Hey guys, Jack Sasha here, and I'm gonna be just going over quickly the new Battlepass and if it's good or bad. One thing I will mention is the previous Battlepasses. I've gone over them multiple times during my past streams. I'm currently on break, so I'm not going to be able to kind of showcase the Battlepass on stream this time. So I'm just going to record it. But I'm a little bit worried because the battle passes when they were first being released were a lot more. They were a lot more generous, especially when it came to the camos. And basically, I'll say the difference. First of all, when the first battle pass came out, it released about 10 of each of the kinds of camos, which sure that doesn't sound like much, but as a premium camo, that's pretty good. You're getting a free camo for 10 vehicles for each of the camos, so that's 40 vehicles. And that was very generous. But they toned it down so much that it's insane. It's so insane how bad the camos are. First of all, we're looking at the theme being this kind of underwater diving, I guess, kind of ocean battle pass. It looks good. It looks good. Like, we'll get to the tank soon, but looking at level 1, the typical tier 4 is the Covenanter. The Covenanter is actually a real good tank with its little 2-shot. I can't click it because I don't have the battle pass. But yes, I have the Covenanter. I should do, at least. The Covenanter is a really fun little tier 4. I don't generally play much tier 4 anyways, so I don't play too often, but I mean, a couple of shots of 55, you get 110 alpha at tier 4. Sorry, 110 clip, and you're between shots, you're not even doing half a second, so you're getting that very quickly, the amount of damage. So it's like 110 bursts going boom boom. And it's a pretty good tank. Is it worth buying the battle pass just for this? Obviously not. Depending on where you live, it costs different prices. But if we look at USD, it's $5, I think. How much does it normally cost? Like if I look at in New Zealand, because that's my currency, $8.99. So yeah, that will be like $5 USD. Which honestly, what you get for a battle pass, $5 is great. And yes, they have kind of scummed out with the camos. You only get like 3, maybe 4 of each camo now, if that. Wait, that ducky is back. Oh wait, is this a hint? Because Wargaming did mention they might bring back the that duck minigame. This is like the 3rd hint now of this duck game mode. It's always been like an Easter egg in the space maps for gravity mode. You have a few on a couple of maps. It's just like it's all over the place, but it was mostly used as an Easter egg. Anyways, let's get back to the Battle Pass. First camo is Razzle Dazzle. For the theme, it's dog shit, honestly. Like, I don't like this camo. It's like some kind of checkered camo, but kind of just weird shapes. Like, you might like it white and black. It seems plain for me, honestly, but if you like it, you like it. Does not fit the theme at all, and I'm not a fan of it. As for the profile pictures, who the hell wants to have flippers as their profile picture unless you're a diver? Like, this might be called the Aquanaut helmet, but I'm not a fan of it. Yes, it sticks to the theme, but I don't know. There could have been much better things than flippers. Anyways, the next reward. Okay, so let's just count. We have 1, 2, level 25 to get the second special camo. Is there a third? There is a third, and now it's in the premium section, free, and that's it. There's only 3 of that type. Now we have the U Panzer, which I love the looks of. It looks really nice. And this tank is based off the VK2801D, I think it was. And it's got very similar stats. I actually don't know the difference of the stats, but actually let's check. I believe I can compare it by setting it to German, German, and oh, it doesn't show the bell pass on the side with the yellow box. Okay, so we'll just have to go back and forth. Let's look at the DPM. DPM 1641 with 160 alpha. I think I saw the U Panzer having better penetration. So if we go to the U Panzer, no, it had some identical. And 1641. So same fire rate, same alpha, same penetration. What's special about this? 80, 60, 1000 HP. 80, 60, 1000 HP. 80, 60, 1000 HP, similar things. Camo you can't really go off because I've got the maxed out skill, so 50... What does the skill give again? I think it was plus 21. Plus 21, so I'd have to add 21 to the U Panzer. So, let's look. 21, so that's 47. It's actually got less camo. I'm assuming because it's taller. Oh, is this little thing on top actually making it worse camo? Fair enough. Pretty damn high fire chances, which is brutal. I'm assuming, okay, 8 degrees gun depression. This has also 8 and 20. So I'm assuming it's something to do with speed. So 56 for 21, but I got... No, I don't have equipment, so that's going to help it, and provision, so that's going to help comparing the two, which is quite nice. So if we look at the speed here, 56, 20.5. Is this an identical copy, but worse camo? Maybe it's the armor profile looking kind of different, because this is kind of, like, this doesn't have as much of a lower plate. Is that the trick? But that's the tiny lower plate. Who would care about that? It's very easy to pin. I don't know. It looks like it's very different. Barely any difference, except this has got worse camo is the only thing I noticed. If you know the actual differences, just put it down in the comments. The only differences I noticed is the lower plate's actually kind of bigger on the sides here, but smaller on the middle. And the looks of it, and this is worse camo. But I really love the looks of this. Like, if you like collecting tanks, and this interests you, go for it, honestly. But I'm not a fan of the first camo. The second camo, I did have a sneak peek, and it does look sick. This camo looks great. It kind of looks like rusty metal and seaweed, and honestly, like, for the theme, it's pretty dang good. And like, you wouldn't see it, like, you're not always zoomed up on it, so like you would see it from afar, and this kind of just has a nice color pattern to it. And I quite like it. It's not a bad one. But again, we have 1, 2, 3, and then it should switch over. Yep. So they only give you 3 of each camo when they used to give like 10. But yeah. This one I'm not a fan of. It's just something about it. Like, I mean, hey, if you like hentai, go for it. Sorry, tentacles. A bit of a difference. But I don't know, tentacles being purple just looks kind of weird. And it kind of looks like the previous camo, but with tentacles slapped on top. And, I mean, if you like that, you like it, and I'm not going to judge. But it's just not my style. I don't know. If they were maybe, like, kind of dark, like, black and red tentacles, they would probably look much sicker, but the purple kind of, for some reason for me, is off-putting. But again, we have 1, 2... We have 2. Maybe there's one further? Hold on. Yeah, there's one further. Okay, and then there's also 3 of the minefield, which is... I mean, yeah, I like it. The minefield is kind of cool, but very big for the mines. Like, if you maybe shrunk the mines and added more, it might look like a better pattern, but I don't know. It's debatable. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Not my style. I just noticed this. I didn't notice this before, but it's a camo. And that adds the attachments. And this is what I've hated about the most recent battle passes. They've literally made it at level 70 where you have to get all of these special kind of doodads for the tank. And this just makes the tank look a little bit more reddish on the sides here. It has a pipe now, and it has this camera. And yeah, that's cool looking. But they put it under level 70, which the thing I don't like about that is the Battle Pass originally allowed casual players to get the tank, to get all the cool shit that goes with it, and be happy. Like, even if you were super casual, you had very little time, you could easily get your hands on level 35 if you bought the premium pass, and I got the special tank, and normally I had a special kind of animation or stuff like this. I do admit the standard one of here with the water dripping, I love it. I absolutely love it. But to remove so much of the extra and put it behind level 70, you really have to play basically every day to get that. And not everybody can. Like, I'm kind of lucky right now because I can play games daily. Not that I will actually be going for this. I'm on a break of Blitz, and I do still like playing Blitz. It's just I need my break. And I'm probably not going to get my hands on this unless I decide to grab my wallet and skip the levels. Tempting. It looks really cool, but for the amount of money you'd be spending, oh. And it only gets worse because they introduced a new feature where you can get free shit if you keep grinding past level 80. Yay! Except, not really. Because then you need 100 sea mines to be able to unlock a crate. And 100 sea mines is worth 10 levels. So you think, oh yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so basically with the missions, like to do 10 levels, you're paying 2,375 gold to skip 10 levels to get a single crate. And you're like, okay, so if you were to value the crate 2,300 gold, and you did manage to buy the Battle Pass and grind and like fully, yes, you can get cool free crates, but what do they exactly get you? And they show it off as includes a unique operation of a chance to get the AE Phase 1 Tier 9 Collector Tank. The new tank. And wow, you can get the new tank, but what they have to do, what Wargaming has had to do for a long time now, is they've had to tell the odds of the tank, because of receiving the tank. Because of some countries, it would be illegal not to tell the odds. So they want to sell it to most countries, so they have to give the odds. And we're looking at a whopping low 0.05% chance to getting the new tank. Okay, get this. That is a 1 in 2,000. A 1 in 2,000 chance to get the tank. And there are no emblems from what I see. It doesn't mention anything about emblems in here. No, it mentions nothing about emblems. A 1 in 2,000. So you have to open 2,000 of these crates, and you would your odds of getting it would only be 1 out of those 2,000 crates. Sure, you might get lucky and get it within 100 crates, but I just said before the rough value of 100 of one crate is roughly 2,000 gold if you're going to put money into it. And if you're going to grind for it, there is no chance unless you are beyond lucky. And guess what? It's not free to play anyways, because you have to buy the premium pass to be able to get these crates. It's disgusting. Not even people that put thousands of dollars in this game are going to get that tank. You are going to have to be absolutely lucky to get this tank. Absolutely lucky. And it isn't even worth it at the end of the day. Good armor profile does have its weak points. This looks like your standard tier 9 American heavy tank. Good 400 alpha, kind of DPM, pretty good for tier 10, nothing too bad. Okay view range, nothing special, most tanks are 250. Concealment's kind of okay, I guess, but 10 degrees gun depression, typical American. The speed, It's okay. It's not a special tank, really. It's not a really special tank. And what are you paying on average for this tank? Well, if you're paying for 2,000 gold and buying the biggest gold bundles, like this is, I still got the special. If I was to buy the special, I would be able to. Oh, these refreshed. I would be able to get, what's it called? 3,750 gold plus I don't know what the extra is. So if I was to buy this, they give you a little bit of a bonus, but in this case, you would need an insane amount of gold. Let's just say you need 2,000 gold per crate, and you need 2,000 crates. Let me actually just pull out my calculator. Hold on. Calculator. So let's just lowball it. It's actually 2,000. No, not let's lowball it, because 2,000 crates adds up in gold. So it was about 2,375. So 2,375 times 2,000. 4,750,000 gold average. If you are going to purely put money in it. And that's if you're at level 80. That is if you're at level 80, which is another, like, I don't know. Like, yes, you can get a discount if you go 20 levels at a time, 20 levels at a time, 20 levels. Let's actually do that. Let's calculate that. So half of 4,250. So if we were to really, like, full-on whale for this, half that, and then times by 2,000, it's still 4.5 million gold. So you're saving 250,000 gold if you buy the 20 levels at a time. And that's disgusting to me. That's absolutely disgusting. That you need that much gold. You know how much that gold costs? Ooh, wait! If you give just for 37,000 of that gold, you're paying $150. Dude, you're paying tens of thousands of dollars to get one tank. I thought I was crazy. I will admit, I have went crazy in crates before in the past, where I put a whopping $650 into a single tank, and I will never make that error again. Do not go for the AE Phase 1. Do not go for it. It's not even worth attempting to go for it, because the amount of luck you would need to get that tank is insane. Absolutely insane. It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. They're like free shit. Once you pass level 80, you get to grind this for free. Is it really? No. Like the other free tanks, 1% chance. That means you get each of these tanks like 1 in 100 crates. That's cool. But even 100 crates is bloody expensive. And to put this behind a 1 in 2,000 chance, you're better off just buying a lotto ticket, because, like, literally, you have a better chance of winning the... Okay, that's not true. That's not true. That's, like, you're in 1 in millions. But either way, you're putting a shit ton of money into getting this tank, and it's not worth it. Like, the AE Phase 1, save your money. There are so many better things than of buying it. And honestly, save your money from this damn game, because after playing for 3,500 hours, and after just playing this game for 5 years, I realized that in the end of this day, do I really like this game enough to be constantly putting so much money? Like, if I could get all my money back, I'd be so much richer. But anyways, that's been your Jack warning. The Battle Pass, the Battle Passes have been getting worse. Is it still worth $5? I mean, yeah, you get basically all these extra rewards. Technically, if you don't even buy the Battle Pass, you get these free rewards, and that's cool and all. But $5, yeah, it's good if you're planning on doing a bit of grinding. But if you're spending a lot of more money on it for speeding up progress because you don't have time, or basically if you're trying to go for the A phase one, do not. But if you're going for just a generally good deal for $5, where maybe even if you get to level 40, 50 range, you're still making a lot. And I mean a lot. Like, you're getting a free tier 6 tank. You're getting a tier 4 tank. You're getting a bit of gold, credits, XP, premium time. You're getting a bit of everything for $5. But if you're going for those big, juicy rewards, then by gum, do not buy it. And like these vaults are pretty good. Sure, they get better as you upgrade them, but even if they were only half filled, or even if you only did like up to like level 30, 40 range, you're still making value for $5. But anything else is not worth it. But anyways, I've been Juxasha. Salute you. I hope you have a good day, and hopefully these decisions have helped you, or this video has informed you. Anyways, peace and goodbye.